Princeton Public Library presents Storytime Shorts.
Hi there, I'm Martha from the Princeton Public Library. Thank you for joining me for Storytime Shorts, where we bring a little bit of library story time to you at home or wherever you may be. We'll begin by singing a hello song together. So bring up both hands to wave hello. We wave and sing hello, we wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We rock and sing hello, we rock and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we rock and sing hello. We jump and sing hello, we jump and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we jump and sing hello. We twirl and sing hello, we twirl and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we twirl and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, we wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. Good job. Oh boy, look who joined us today. It's my dog, Rags. Hi, Rags. Would you like to hear a story too today? That's great, because the story I brought along today happens to be about another dog named Arfie, who looks a lot like you, Rags. All right, are you ready to hear it? Okay, here it is. Can I Be Your Dog? Written and illustrated by Troy Cummings. Wow, look at all the postage stamps on the end papers of this book. Can I Be Your Dog? Is published by Random House, who we thank for allowing us to share this book. Dear people at Yellow House, woof! Can I be your dog? I am potty trained and I have my own squeaky bone. Also, I love to play. I see you have a cat, but I'm willing to work with you. Who's a good dog? I am. Sincerely, Arfie. P.S. I know every house on Butternut Street, but I asked you first. Dear Arfie, we're so sorry, but you cannot be our dog. Our cat is, allergic to dogs. Good luck in your search. The Honeywells. Dear Butcher Lady, can I be your dog? I think your butcher shop would be a great place for a puppy like me. I could keep the floor nice and clean. Arfie. Look, pal, I've got a bone to pick with you. Last time I let a dog into my shop, a dozen meatballs went missing. Sorry, but there's no way I'm taking in a pooch. Veronica Shank, Butcher. P.S. No hard feelings. Enjoy these dried giblets, and good luck finding a home. Nom, nom, nom. Dear Fire Station Number 5, can I be your dog? I can fetch your boots. Plus, let's just say I know my way around a fire hydrant. I've sniffed out every single one on Butternut Street, and yours is the shiniest. Arfie. Dear applicant, thank you for your interest in working with the Butternut Street Fire Station. Unfortunately, the position of fire dog has already been filled. We will keep your letter on file. Best wishes in your search. Station number 5. Dear Junkyard Guy, I'm not gonna lie, you are my next to last choice, but these past few days have been rough. So please, can I be your dog? I don't eat much, and I can bark if people try to steal your junk and stuff. Hopefully yours, Arfie. Dear Mutt, get lost. Dear last house on Butternut Street,
Can I be your dog? I see that your yard is full of weeds, and your windows are broken, and there's a funny smell, but I'm not picky, just lonely. Arfie. Arfie, soggy box in the alley. Return to sender. Nobody at this address. Last house on Butternut Street. Oh! Poor Arfie. But what's this? There's a letter, and it says, to Arfie. Dear Arfie, can I be your person? I need a friend who will be with me no matter what, snow, rain, heat, or gloom of night. And I see that you already know everyone on Butternut Street. I know you'll make a first-class partner. With hugs and head scratches, Mitzi Whipple, letter carrier. P.S. If you agree, meet me at the big blue mailbox. There's Mitzi, and there's the big blue mailbox. But where's Arfie? Do you think he'll come? There he is! He came! Dear Mitzi, you know what? My tail has been wagging ever since I got your note. My answer is yes! Truly yours, Arfie. P.S. Woof. Scritch, scratch. The end. And here's a note about how you can help a homeless animal in your neighborhood.
Oh, I love that book. How about you, Rags? Did you like that book? And how about you? Did you like the book too? I sure hope you did. I especially loved how Arfie finally found a home with Mitzi, the letter carrier, who delivered all of Arfie's other letters. What a happy ending. Well, that book and you, Rags, reminds me of the song, My Dog Rags. Let's sing it now. Are you ready? Okay, Rags, you sit here so we can do our hand motions while we sing this song. We're gonna make Rags' ears flip-flop and his tail wig-wags. And when he walks, he goes zig-zag. Can you do that with me? Flip-flop, wig-wag, and zig-zag. Got it? Okay, great. Let's sing our song now. I have a dog and his name is Rags. He eats so much that his tummy sags. His ears flip-flop and his tail wig-wags. And when he walks, he goes zig-zag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, but he loves me and I love Rags. My dog Rags, he loves to play. He rolls around in the mud all day. I whistle, but he doesn't obey. He turns around and runs the other way. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, but he loves me and I love Rags. I hope you had fun singing that song. Well, thank you for joining us for Storytime Shorts, and I hope to see you next time really soon. Bye now.